All right, welcome back to the Sanz Show. I'm Tori Sanz, and we're just in time for Sanz City, where we discuss community issues, of course, in our events and around the Detroit metropolitan area and things that happen on the D.A. Of course, this time we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to pose a question to you. Well, he has a scenario. Well, it actually happened. So, Geronimo, tell us what happened on D.A., man.
Catching the bus, you know, minding my own business. There's only one seat available for me to sit. Sit down, young couple, race, age, really unimportant. I'm sitting there, next thing I know, and they're just all smoochy and touching and caressing. I don't want to see that shit. I don't like P.D.As. That's inappropriate. If you're in the bar, that's one thing. At the club, that's another. But if you're on the fucking bus in a public place, no. What do you guys think? I mean, do you think public displays of affection are appropriate wherever you are, or do you think it should be reserved for, you know, like select places, or should you keep all that shit at home? I mean, what do you guys think? Please comment back.
Yep, make sure you check us out on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/The Sanz Show. That's SANZ, SHO without the W. Make sure you check it out. And you can comment, or you can also send us your emails to TorreSanz, TorreSanz@gmail.com, and let us know what you think. And of course, next time we'll read your replies on the air, okay? Let's get into the Sanz information. What we got to do first of all, we got to do shout-outs before we get into that. You know, that's of course our last bit here. But Tony, you got some shout-outs?
Yeah, I want to shout out all the 2009 graduates who came through DPS, who had to deal with all the changes and the cuts in the program.
Yep.
I want to shout out for real teachers who put in the time to help the students with not just work but school, personal problems, things like that. I want to give a shout out to DPS, people who really work hard and the kids.
Yeah, big up to all the teachers, especially. We can in charter schools too. Of course. Anybody else got any shout outs here?
I do.
Yep.
Alice F. Lloyd, who's been teaching in DPS for who knows how many years. She was my choir director at King High School. She's been teaching there for 19 years. She's retiring, like now. I just want to say thank you, Alice Lloyd, for really giving me a start in music. Yeah, I love you, and I'll be there at your alumni big gala choir bash thing in July.
I just have one. I just want to say happy birthday to my dad. He turned 58 today,
Aww.
and he doesn't look over a day of 45.
Mr. Curry.
I have one. I would like to shout out the tvnet.com, which has been very supportive in what I do on the internet. Poetry Motion 629 Google.
Okay.
I just want to shout out my husband.
All right.
Ken's husband.
And if I can say hello to my daddy as well. You're my best friend. I love you. I'll take bullets for you. You're my baby. I love you, Daddy.
We're thinking daddies. Of course, Father's Day's coming up June 21st, so also special shout out to my dad up in heaven, of course. I love you, Dad. And also, happy birthday to my sister, Crystal. She'll be, I'm not going to tell her age. Her birthday's coming up, so.
Oh my God,
yeah.
What's up, that'll be at my party on Saturday.
Okay, he's going to make a cake and get some ice cream.
I'll get some ice cream. We can do cake and ice cream.
Definitely. And also, I want to say quickly, a quick shout out, and it's not really a shout out, but I want to say that to everybody, that I know you guys that follow the news, of course, Flight 447. It's very sad. We lost 228 people. They were coming from Brazil to France, and I just want to send my condolences, our condolences, and our prayers out to those people who lost their loved ones. So.
And if I could say, just an attachment to that, God, however you interpret it, as we all have different interpretations here, God or whatever you call it, may never let you say goodbye, because just like that, you can be gone. So. On behalf of everybody, I think I can say everybody who we love love you.
Tell people you love them.
Yes,
of course.
That's my transformation before we give it.
And that's like something that Kelly said too about people, you know, you treat them like you never see them again. That's one thing she said back on a show that we did at Mario's. And also, I want to give a shout out to James Lewis too. Man, whatever you're going through, just want to let you know that you know, my prayers are going out to you too. And even though we don't know each other like that, I love you, and I hope whatever it is that you're going through, that you overcome it, and remember to you know, just keep your spirits high and know that someone's looking over you. We're going to get into our Sanz affirmations, of course, where we leave you with viewer, of course, a piece of knowledge for the mind to ponder, and also perhaps even help you shape the way you live in your daily lives. So with that said, we're going to go to Canela.
Okay.
Here, you want to go first?
No problem. My information is this: do not believe everything that you see on the media. Do not believe everything you read in the newspaper. The media is very powerful, and we are very influenced by the media. I would like to say also, in connection to that, go to YouTube and type in Barack Obama deception. You will have a very different view on what is going on with our government today.
Okay. Anybody else with this information here?
My transformation is what I just said. You may never have time to say goodbye, so kiss everybody that you love. Kiss them 100 times, even if they are not affectionate. Just kiss the shit out of them and tell them that you love them 100 times tomorrow. And that's my thing. I care about the government and all that. And I think actually everybody sitting here knows the truth of what's going on, but there's nothing that any of us can do really except continue living the way that you do. Because we live in a postmodern era where we can choose our own truth. And there's about 750 truths out there you can pick from. So choose one that makes you happy.
Okay. All right, and also I just want to give a special shout out to Jay Leno. Of course, he just finished up the show at the Tonight Show.
Love you, Jay.
Welcome Conan O'Brien.
Love you, Conan!
Okay.
I love Conan
You're
O'Brien.
gonna do your tour? All right.
Oh,
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap things up. Kelly D's going to take a tour of Grand Designz here on 19600 Grand River, just between Outer Drive and Evergreen. And I thank all of you. And just keep in mind, the Sanz Show, we're going to bring you up-to-date information on community events featuring local bands and artists. And of course, coming up, we're going to have some local bands and artists that are going to come in and talk to us, plus candid discussions, as we always do, regarding issues surrounding the Detroit metropolitan area. And we're going to do this all the time. So thank you for tuning in again with us. And Kelly D's going to take it over now from Derek. Thank you, man, for doing what you do. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. And a nice strong man to help me take this table back to the front.
Thank you.
Anyway, Alan 6'1", you might have to point that out. One thing for... Girl, I get you. I'm over here with that spotlight. Anyway, why are you looking at my stomach?
We should have.
I get you.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
You have a good night, okay?
Thank you. One thing I will give you from today's episode of the taping, just be who you are. And fuck what everyone thinks of you. I know it's easier said than done, but I am living proof of thinking like, you know, if you